Have you seen the trailer for Animal Farm? Might be a contender for worst animated movie of 2026. It has 91% dislikes on it. But it's not even out yet. I know what movie you're talking about, right? This movie hasn't come out yet. Oh, you just meant like the trailer itself has the dislikes. Gotcha. Yeah, apparently it completely ruined the book it was adapting from. Apparently. Obviously it did. I've seen the trailer. I know about it.
Cock-a-doodle! Awesome. I love to laugh. It's...
I actually read Animal Farm. It was an interesting book. I was too young to really understand it, but it was very interesting. You ever read a book that just blew your mind? Not that I can recall. I read a book in high school that it wasn't like a mind-blowing book. It was a book that made me question why this would ever even be like an assigned reading target. It was called Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Any Zen enjoyers here? I don't even know if it's like a popular book or anything, but I remember reading that one, or at least most of that one, and being like, I wonder what the teacher's trying to make us think about. Didn't really hook me. What? I got introduced to the Odyssey in freshman year and was assigned a project where Polyphemus, the Cyclops, Odysseus, and Poseidon were all beefing on Instagram to make sure we understood the epic. That's just so sad. Like, yikes. Oh, man. I get trying to make things, like, relatable to the modern age, but it's a sad state of affairs that you can't just trust kids to, like, read a book without it being in the context of, like, Instagram or TikTok or something. Oh shit, that was done all the time when I was in high school? Jesus, really? We never had anything like that. Because you're 30. True! That's true, I was thinking about that the other day. You think many kids even read nowadays? Attention span seems lower than ever. I doubt it. But you could also make an argument kids read now more than ever because they get basically everything through a screen, so they're perpetually reading things. They're just not reading, like, books. But you could make a very convincing argument that kids read now more than they ever have. They just don't read anything of substance. What are you doing for Christmas? Nothing. Hanging out with family. Been watching a buddy of mine's cats. Big plans. You remember Book It? I don't remember Book It. I remember in elementary school, I can't remember the program, but there was this thing, I guess at least in public schools, there was this thing where if you read a certain amount of books per week, you got like basically good boy points, and with those points, this was like I think it was like a national level system. With those points, you could place an order for toys. So I'd always use it for Connects. AR points, is that what it was? Is that what, I couldn't tell you, that's not ringing any bells. Yeah, it's accelerated reading points. Oh, that might be it. The non-abbreviation there makes more sense. I remember accelerated reading. Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah. That shit was cool. I don't think there's anything you can really do to make kids want to read now, though. It's just unlimited access to perpetual dopamine hits through doom-scrolling shorts content. I don't really... I think the ship's probably already sailed. All you can do is hope that if you're a parent or you're going to have kids soon, and it's important to you, you teach them that reading can be fun. I don't think there's anything you can do right now for, like, everybody else. You can only really do it on a personal level. I used to farm points by reading actual picture books. Oh, nice. Mine was Magic Treehouse. The classics. Extended Skibbity Universe books. Oh, true, yeah, maybe kids are reading, like, the Ninja Fortnite manuals. That kind of stuff. How to be epic gamer. Yeah, maybe. It's possible. God, I can't imagine what kind of shit they sell at the Scholastic book fairs now. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I bet it's kind of just the same stuff. Like, I don't think it's, like, infested with AI drivel and weird shit. I'd be surprised. It's probably about the same things. Do book fairs still exist? I have no idea. I know the Scholastic book fair still exists. I know that one's persisting. But I think most of, like, the big social events from when we were kids kind of been phased out. I'm curious, I don't remember if I asked this during Halloween or not. How many of you had, like, a lot of, like, trick-or-treaters this year? Because this year, I could actually count on one hand the amount of trick-or-treaters that came through the area. Basically fucking none. So I don't know if it's maybe just, like, Tampa or something, but I feel like most of, like, those kids' activities are just not really a thing anymore. And it looks like across both chats, most people are saying, like, basically nobody was trick-or-treating. So I think just a lot of those old activities we grew up with are just not popular anymore. All the kids in my city go to the rich neighborhoods. They left your ass in the dirt, huh? They said we're going over to Beverly Hills to trick-or-treat. They do trunk-or-treats now. I keep hearing that. Trunk-or-treats were a thing when I was a kid, but they're mainly reserved for, like, church parking lots and stuff. Have those kind of replaced normal trick-or-treating? Yeah, everyone's saying trunk-or-treat's like the big thing now. They ain't trying to take the Werther's originals I inherited from Grandma. Their loss. Are you a big Calvin and Hobbes guy or Captain Underpants? Captain Underpants, I never got into Calvin and Hobbes. What's your favorite Halloween cartoon special? I love Scooby-Doo at the Monster Girl Academy. Mine was the Fairly Odd Parents one. With the Jack-o'-lantern Gundams, basically. That one was cool. Do you remember Rocco's Modern Life? The Ghost Foot. I don't remember the Ghost Foot. Remember the show, though. Watched Electric State, definitely not as bad as you said. That's crazy to walk away with that impression. That movie sucks, man. That movie is trash. You into cars at all? Nah, not really. Not a big car guy. I was toying with the idea, though, of getting a racing sim. My dad built one for himself and seems like a lot of fun. I think racing sims are cool. The one my dad made is very nice. And like I've seen, or I don't know if it's a professional one. I was gonna say I've seen and used one of like the professional ones for F1 drivers, but I don't know if it's like actually a professional F1 sim. But even that one was cool. Had like hydraulics and shit. It was very cool. Maybe you'll end up becoming an actual racer like that one dude. Yeah, perhaps. A guy on YouTube that does Arma helicopter videos with his heli sim is crazy. That would be fun, actually. I was thinking about this last night, just like getting a bunch of very high-end sims for like literally everything. So like a racing sim, a helicopter sim, I didn't even know that existed. The other one I was thinking of was a tank sim, like the guy who built that crazy one. That even has like a working shell setup. Just go absolutely ballistic making absurd simulators. How much do those airplane sims cost that pilots use? A lot. Those are very expensive. Probably more than this fucking tank setup, if I had to guess. Will you do it? I don't know, we'll see. The idea is very cool. The thing is, I don't know how much use I'd get out of it. Like, I'd definitely love it, like, the first couple of times. But for how much money they cost, it'd be something that I'd want to use, like, a lot, and I don't know if I would. Put it in a strip club, see how much money you get out of it. That's a good callback. Good spot for some Sims. Did you ever open up your own arcade for fun? Absolutely fucking not. I don't think I would ever open up a brick and mortar business. The only one I toyed with for a little while was a card shop. but I would never do that either. That's basically just a giant target on your back for thieves to break in. Every single day there's news stories of people breaking into card shops and stealing tens of thousands of dollars worth of product. I don't think I would ever do a brick and mortar location for anything. And it's a shame. Because I think a lot of that stuff could be really cool. I think now more than ever, like a spot people could go to just like hang out and have fun to do shit at it would be invaluable. But more and more that kind of social place disappears.